Hey, I'm Tesla and I am budgeting out my second paycheck in March. It's the 18th and I've already spent some money before I've had the chance to budget out my $2,403.39. So let's figure out what to do with that. Starting off with automatic investments, I don't know why underfunded is 747 when I'm only negative like 570. I'll probably need to adjust my goals and see what that's about. And then to cover that spending I did in these past couple of days, let's go over that. Here we go. So I did patronize a local Mexican restaurant. And then I also bought some makeup I believe in early March I bought some makeup from ColourPop, and I just did a payment plan because it's like interest free, and I don't know, I just tend to do that whenever they don't charge interest. But the funny thing is I lost my mailbox key, so my makeup has already been delivered, but I'm making payments on makeup that I can't even get to because I lost my key, and I don't really know what to do about that. So I don't know. That's just my life. I lose things all the time. And it's so weird. I'm so organized at work, but then my personal life, I lose stuff. So I normally don't cover lending, but we are at the point where I have to start paying in my credit card in full starting next month. So I'm just going to start covering that. I need to change this category name because I adopted a puppy, a six-week-old puppy, so it's not just all about Chip anymore. I have spent about $190. So it was unplanned. I got to my grandpa's 81st birthday and we're all barbecuing, and apparently my cousin's dog got pregnant, so she's been trying to rehome all the puppies. But she hasn't gotten that many great candidates. But she brings the puppy to the barbecue. Obviously, I'm going to be petting it and playing with it. But I'm thinking I'm not going to take him. But everyone is like, oh, you should take him. It's a perfect situation. You've wanted a dog to be friends with your dog. And they're just talking me into it. It's just cuddling with me, chilling. And they're like, no, that's definitely your dog, Tesla. And my cousin's being nice about it. Like, you don't have to take him. But, like, low-key, everybody wanted me to take him. And so Chip does need a friend, and he loves all dogs. But unfortunately, they have not been getting along super great. Chip does not really want anything to do with him. I don't know if it's because of the age difference, the energy difference, the size difference, all of the above. And of course, he has playmates and dog friends, but he doesn't have dogs that come into his space and poop all over his space and bite everybody. So I don't know if it's just taking a while for him to get used to it, or I don't know. But I will keep y'all updated on the journey. But yeah, I bought him a crate, several different beds, because I like my dogs to have beds in every single room of the house because I want them to be able to sleep wherever they want to. And then, of course, lots of chew toys. When they're puppies, they are too small to take like certain flea medications or even use flea shampoo. So I tried to buy some all natural flea stuff. Doesn't really seem to be working. But yeah, I pulled all the money that I had in the entertainment category and I dumped it into the dog supplies category. But I still spent $2 more than I had. Now, I think that leaves us all caught up. So it is unfortunately one of those months where I am just going to be negative in savings. So it's instead of paying myself first like I prefer to do, I have to cover my expenses first because sometimes that's just the reality. I may need more paper towels soon, so I normally bundle it in with my toilet paper order from Who Gives a Crap, but I guess I forgot to add it on. And then I am cleaning a lot with this puppy dog because he loves to make a mess, and potty training is very hard, very hard. So let's just put 15 in case I need any other cleaning supplies. Definitely it fights off the urge to buy furniture because he loves to chew. He doesn't love to chew his chew toys, but he loves to chew. Fuel, I am probably going to give myself, well, not probably, I am giving myself 75 in case I have to go out of town again. My cousin did say that if my dogs don't get along, she would take him back. And I was telling someone how I just wasn't sure about their dynamic yet, but it's only been a week, and I don't know. Apparently, everyone who has seen my puppy wants him. So I don't know. I was just really shocked because Chip is so friendly and loves all animals, but just in this case, I worry about them and it's weird. And the decision was so rushed and it's unlike me. Like I was not expecting to have to make that decision. I don't make rushed decisions, especially because like animals are such serious commitments and I already love him. But the puppy does need to be in a house where I feel comfortable leaving my two dogs together when I'm not there. So, yeah, just extra fuel just in case I need to do some traveling. I am seeing another play this month. I'll put 12 just for parking. I don't know how much it actually costs, but I canceled my every plate boxes for March. I'm just going to focus on frozen ready-made meals, but I am going to put 150, which is kind of a lot, but I might want some like bakery items or fresh items or something cuz like I was thinking about it at my grandpa's 81st birthday. It's like he eats birthday cake once a year, And it's like that's not the kind of life I want to live. I want to be able to eat birthday cake whenever I want to. So, extra in groceries. Actually, that might count as junk food. But to me, if you buy it at the grocery store, it's the groceries. So, whatever. And then dining out, since I was not able to go to the stock show, I was not able to see Cirque du Soleil, I was not able to go to any Broadway traveling musicals or anything fun this month, I'm going to put 80 in dining because I might as well get to try some like good restaurants. And then junk food, I'll put 15, just in case I forget to bring meals to work. And I normally get kids' meals because they're cheaper. And I have a whole backstory about my pretend son in case they have any questions. So that's normally about 2 meals. I need more sleeping pills. I tried last night to go to sleep without sleeping pills and I got 2.5 hours of sleep. And I'm not young anymore. Like I used to be able to run on 3 hours of sleep every single day in high school. I just can't do it anymore. I need pills or something. And then appearance, I am not going to add anything else. I bought a hair removal tool for my face that's supposed to be painless, and it's not painful, but it's like also not comfortable or necessarily like super precise in the way that I like it to be. So I bought it because I thought like maybe it would save me the $30 a month from going to my threading lady, but no, that experiment is over. I'm going to go back to her next month because I just don't trust myself with my own eyebrows, if I'm honest. So it is my dad's birthday this month. I wanted to give him $100 for his birthday, but it has already been a large giving month. I had set aside some money earlier in the month just in case I needed to help pay for anything when I got to my dad's, and I bought some stuff for the barbecue. No problem. I had budgeted for that. But what I was not expecting was to give my dad an extra like $800. So my dad apparently had a fine with the state of Texas. Supposedly it was a library fine for a book he lost like 20 years ago, and they couldn't even tell him what book it was. And my dad was embarrassed and he wanted to ask me for the money for like a month, and I wish he would have asked me a month ago because I would have looked into the case for him and called and been like, what the heck is this? But by the time my dad asked, it was Sunday and his license expires on Wednesday. And when you don't pay your government fines, then you can't renew your license. And if he can't renew his license, then he can't work. So he wanted to take it from the fundraiser we did for him when they were being evicted and facing homelessness. And it's just really difficult for them to save money. And I was like, but that fundraiser money is for your long-term housing, because eventually we need to find you a stable place to live when you can't work anymore, because like you're working yourself into disability at best or an early grave. I've just grown up in a family where a lot of people work until they drop dead, and it's obviously not by their choice, so their future is just grim. And we had a conversation about their feelings of shame about asking for money, and lack of choices, and the uncertainty, and we don't have a solution yet. They're feeling directionless, and so am I, because this problem feels so much bigger than me. I just know that I need to figure something out to provide them some sort of cushion, because it always hits me so hard when I see them because my stepmom is disabled. She can't work, but she doesn't get disability money, and she goes stir crazy in the house. And my little brother is disabled as well, and they don't think he's ever going to be able to work. And it all relies on my dad, who his body is just so swollen from all the broken bones he has, but he keeps going to work anyway, and he keeps pushing himself, and he's never going to get better. And I mean, I don't want to say that, but it stresses me out, and I have to work with them to figure out a real solution. But long story short, I just pulled the money from my own emergency fund because, I feel like that's what it's there for, to support myself and my loved ones in hard times. And if I told people that we are fundraising and asking for their money to eventually get them into a trailer or a used RV or something, then I don't feel comfortable using it for anything else that isn't housing. So, and then support, moving on, that's like an external thing, for community or charities or whatever. And I try to put $25 from every check. Currently, the area I'm in is going through a cold front, and I'm trying to walk the dog so he knows like that he can potty outside. Um, But it's been really cold, and our last walk, he didn't even want to walk. I had to carry him, and he was just burying himself in my sweater because it was so cold. So obviously, like, baby needs clothes, and then when I'm there, I'm probably gonna get him more treats. So $50. I'm not gonna sign anything for like dog medical visits yet. I'm thinking I'm going to take him when Chip goes in April. The last puppy I tried to take in a couple years ago, I took her to the vet like a couple of days after I picked her off from the street, and they immediately discovered that her heart was extremely enlarged and she was too young for surgery, and it was really expensive, like maybe almost $10,000 or something. So I just tried to give her a good life while she was around, but she died like 2 weeks after I got her at about 8 weeks, and this puppy is now 7 weeks, and I'm just hoping like that he's healthy and that there's not going to be anything scary like that. So I haven't named him yet. I keep calling him the puppy because I'm scared of getting attached before I know if he's like healthy or not. So I may take him to the vet sooner just out of anxiety, but if I do, I'll just pull it out of Chip's vet fund. And then for Chip's appointment, probably just take that out of my emergency fund. I think maybe in April I'll have to do another no spend month just to try to keep up with these expenses. I have a feeling that more stuff is gonna pop up. So I'm gonna put 75 in miscellaneous, and then I have to put 30 in technology. I don't remember why. I bought something a long time ago for my computer. It was on a payment plan, but my computer's already built, so I'm just paying that off. With the 1,262 and 27 cents I have left, I will replenish my month ahead fund, 993.57, and then the 268.70. Sorry if you hear my dog walking around. That can go into emergencies. This month I'm projected to be negative $213.09, which of course doesn't feel good, but not as bad as I thought. And I might start picking up more side hustles again, more writing gigs. And I had really taken a step back from all of that, like the entire last year and this year, because well, for a lot of reasons, I guess. But I think I'm going to have to start rebuilding a client base, or maybe even just door dashing. I have a friend who makes six figures and they door dash on the weekends, so it's like maybe that's what I need to do. It's okay. It's fine. That's been my month so far. So, just new household dynamics, new routines, some new stressors, I guess. But overall, I am okay, and everything will continue to believe, okay, I'm going to believe that I'm a capable adult who can figure things out. And I believe that you can figure things out too. And I believe in you too, and that things are going to work out for you as well. So I hope you have a good rest of your March, and I'll see you at my February wrap up where I review all my spending. I'll talk to you later. Bye.